Hey everyone, welcome to Relentless Review. I'm going to cover Mortal Kombat X, give you an overview of the system, the layout, kind of how different things work and tie together. So let's start out with the main currency in the game is called souls, and those are the thing, if you're actually going to buy something, that's what you want to buy. Don't bother buying coins, because you can easily get those as the game goes on. But souls are much harder to come by, so much better doing that. Some ways you can get those, you can do the daily objectives, faction wars. You can get some of those by doing the daily objectives from that, and also the battle mode. You can earn some souls as you complete the towers. And one of the better ways actually to get souls otherwise is to actually do the challenges. They actually give you quite a bit of souls when you complete all the different challenges. So other than that, as mentioned before, coins. So the gold coins, you can get those uh, through the daily objectives, through the challenge mode, um, and then just beating some other players. So that, as mentioned, those are easier to come by, so I wouldn't bother buying those. But they are needed to upgrade character specials and those kind of things. But to actually buy the characters themselves to get those, most of them, anything good that's a gold character, you need souls for. So that said, let's get into the menu. So in the menu, you can see you got some different options: profile, collection, daily objectives. So if I just go into profile here quick, you can see you can change your picture. You can actually change the faction you belong to as well too. And the idea really there is you can just join these different factions, and at the end of the season faction wars, you can get different souls and gold coins depending on how the faction wars rank. I would say generally you actually want to be in a lower faction if you don't play a whole lot, because your contribution goes higher, then you can get some more points, souls for that matter. Change your champion. You can just slide up one of your champions if you want to change them. So I just drag that up there. I'll keep my Jason Voorhees. So that changes the main character. That's how you view yourself. So if someone wants to join you, become an ally, that's who they see. So usually you want to put your best character there that you have, not one that's mostly fused, highest points, those kind of things. And you can change your profile name if you want. So I have Relentless R, but you can change that to whatever you want pretty much. Alright, it's back out of there. Back to menu. Okay, so the other thing then is the collection. So this is where you actually see all the different characters you have. As you can see, I have quite a few I've been playing for quite a long time now already. Most of mine are fully fused and have all their specials upgraded. And you can change the view on there if you want to, just make it display a little different. So that way you can read them a little better. So with that, so each one of these characters too, you can have different support cards, and there's equipment cards. So these are all different ones that you can slide onto the player itself to give them extra specials. Could be faster recovery, more power, more defense. So if I just go ahead and I'll show you that. So let's go back to characters. And we'll go to Hellspawn Scorpion. And all you do is hit this equipment there, and then you can simply just slide up to the area that it's able to drop on. So you can see it kind of highlights them. This is a diamond tier character, so it actually has an extra slot, which is this one right here. So you can actually double up on things if you want to do an extra attack or armor. So that gives you another extra option. Alright. So the other thing you probably noticed on the menu, let's go back here. So you see his daily objectives here, and you can get to it from a shortcut, but this just shows you different things you can complete each day actually to give you some different souls and gold coins. So this isn't a bad way to keep mining for extra souls. On a day-to-day basis, this is probably your best bet in order to actually try to get the souls. The faction wars at the end, which is now, they reward them on Monday around noon, and on Thursdays, later in the day on Thursday. So those you're going to get a lot of souls from as well. But day to day, this is how you're going to get them. Okay, so go to the store. So as you can see here, the store's actually got a lot of cool things. We got combat packs, equipment packs, the challenge pack. Um, it's got another realm, just a simple card pack, which gives you a silver tier character and a couple other random cards. The alliance pack, which is what you can use the silver currency or the alliance points from, and the elite pack. That's how you get your diamond tier characters, or if you want to get some of the other characters in previous challenge modes. So either way, you really can't lose there. You're going to get a great card either way. But the platinum, or I guess diamond characters are really above all, but they are so rare to get. You have to open so many of these packs in order to get them. Um, you could spend a lot of money unless you're really lucky. So keep that in mind. So if you don't have a lot of the other cards, these combat packs actually here are actually a good bet. For 150, you can get some pretty good characters, and including Assassin Katana, Quan Chi, or Shaolin Master Kung Jin. So, or Kung Lao, and so the alliance points, or alliance pack, I'll just show you that here quick. So these I get when you have your allies and you use them in combat. You get 100 if they're your friend, or you get 50 if they're not. But as other people use your character, you get points back, so that's how these accumulate as well. So you can buy one, it just contains one random character, one random card, and let's see what we get. So Sarah Ryu, so I already have all him, so I'm just going to sell him. So that's how that works. And so the challenge packs and elite packs, these all work the same way. If you go to characters, you can buy individual ones if you want. As mentioned, though, if you don't have a huge preference, you probably actually would rather get the combat pack, just because it's 150, and you have a chance at getting, all these gold tier characters in here. So that's a good bet. And if you have a certain character you really like, though, you can always just keep buying them, saving the souls. It just does take a while to get enough souls to be able to buy some of these characters, especially here towards the right-hand side. But you can save up for them and get them. And if you go here to coins and souls, so this is where you can actually buy the different currency in the game. As mentioned, souls are really what you want to spend your money on if you're going to spend money. For 1,500 coins, you can get it for $100, but for $100 you can also get 2,000 souls, which will actually give you characters then, and then the coins you can earn as you play the game. So I would recommend going with souls. Okay, so as we go back here, so you can see here we have an inbox, and it actually gives you a nice little prompt here that you have a message. So you click that, and you can see I got my friend rewards, so your champion has been used to claim your rewards. So again, that's how you have your allies, and as they use your character, you can get some ally points. So I got 50, so that would tell me actually that whoever used my character is not a friend of mine. But he just wanted to use it. So we're not allies, but they can still use your card. Add that to the collection. So I'll get back in here once. So you can see also here that there's a friend list. So if I open that up, so you want to get as many friends as you can early on. So just go into the battle mode and then use some other characters, and then after you use the battle, you can request an ally to join. So you can use them, and then if they accept your invite, then you can get 100 ally points when they use your character. So I would actually recommend getting as many as you can. But the other thing to keep in mind here is, so you can purchase up to 79 slots. I have mine all, I guess all but one filled. But you want to keep going through these here too, maybe weekly or something like that, and just make sure. You can notice on the kind of the right hand side here, it says last online. You want to make sure that the people you have in here are actually online quite regularly, because if they're just an ally, but they're not using your character card, you're not getting any points for that. So I would recommend kind of keep that in mind. You can edit the friend list and then just remove them. Likewise, this is where you can go ahead and purchase friend slots. So you can see here, so on the very home page, you can get a Relentless Jason, so that's how you go into the store. You can do it too, it's really just a shortcut. The early access here is actually um, pretty cool, so they give you an option to buy characters before anyone else actually can get them through the challenge. So most of the time, I guess every character I've seen so far has been $19.99, so if you have the itch, I've been holding out for Day of the Dead Katana here. She should be available sometime tomorrow, so holding out for her, but I've bought a number of these characters because they are really good characters as well. So the challenge mode, as I mentioned, this is where you can actually go in here and do some different battles. There's 12 battles for each one of these. You need different types of characters in order to get them. If you get to the end there, the 15 battles, Master of Souls, Hermac must be in your team. So depending on how far along you are in the process of playing the game, that can be difficult to actually complete the entire challenge, but as your characters get leveled up more, that's usually not a problem. And you can actually do this whole thing twice. So if you notice on the upper right hand side over here, it's on difficulty of hard. So that means I already completed the normal one and I also completed the hard one. So I actually got 2 Pharaoh Max from doing this challenge, and then a bunch of coins and souls along the way, which when you do it on the hard mode, you actually get more. So I would definitely recommend doing these. So far it's been like every month you get a different challenge. Okay, so battle mode I mentioned, this is where you can actually go in and complete those different towers, and you can earn, most towers are 3 souls, and you can get some coins. Otherwise, you can, at the very end, you can get 20 souls, and I already completed all of those. The other one you can do is Faction Wars, and here this is where you actually can have a lot of fun. It says battle with other players. You're actually battling their champion. You're not actually playing them in real time, but it's a lot of fun. And you can do quick battles, normal battles, hard battles, or fatal battles. And I typically don't do the fatal battles. I'll do the normal, sometimes the hard. And as I mentioned, the hard one is five battles. The normal battle is 3. The quick one is just 1 battle, and you get more coins and more experience points as you go along. So keep that in mind, I guess. And the other thing I just want to mention is the Faction Wars. This is one of the newer editions on the last release, the one prior, where you can get different characters. Dark Emperor Liu Kang and Kabujitsu Tanya. And you earn these different blood rubies, they're called, in playing Faction Wars. So as you get more points and you keep playing, you get more blood rubies. And then at the end of the faction season, they also give you a bunch of them. So that's pretty much all I got for the tutorial. If you want to reach out to me, then feel free. Always, thanks for watching this video, and don't forget to subscribe if you like what you saw. Relentless Reveal. Thank you.